Handlebar position feels pretty good. Back sweep might be a little more than I'm used to. We'll see. Man, hardtails, they cruise. It picks up speed a lot faster than I was thinking it was going to. That's pretty good. Love that oval chainring. That's the other thing. I noticed that the oval chainring definitely helps carry that speed like consistent. It doesn't feel like you're just mashing down. Like you have the same consistent stroke no matter what. I really like the oval. Glad I did switch over for this first ride. Yeah, front wheel feels good. I think that back wheel does have just a wee bit too much air. Man, this thing carries speed good. This is like the perfect bike for Mac. I have so much fun when I ride this bike here at Mac. It's just the right bike for here. There's nothing too gnarly. Speed, you get to hold your speed better. Yeah, hardtails aren't that more comfortable in the rear, obviously, but it can get the job done for sure. Feels good. Had to get out here and get this ride quickly because, for one, I was excited because of this, basically rebuilding what this bike is for or what it can do. But there's supposed to be a bunch of wind the next day or two, so I really wanted to try to get out and get this ride complete. So tomorrow, whenever it's stupid windy out, I'll just work on putting the video together. Most definitely this this back tire is very bouncy. Too much air. Oh, felt that front end wash a little bit. Tell you what though, that rear hub, weak point for sure. Or not weak, I can just feel whenever I get on the pedals, there's a big old leg step in it. Oh, I tell you what I like, I've done a couple times, is that if I feel like I need to pick up speed and I stand up and throw a couple of power cranks in, she gets going. That's nice. Yeah. The chattery stuff are not too good at that back wheel stancing around. Ah. Ooh, 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 wow, that was a ride. Ooh. Ooh. Time to stretch. Okay, here we go. Back on the trail. Oh yeah, I stopped and did a little bit of stretching and let some air out of the tires, and boy, that's a big difference. Oh, that felt better. That felt so good. That wasn't quite as bouncy as it's been up to this point. Tire pressure is so big, especially when it comes to hardtails. But in any bike, the right tire pressure is a big deal. This here section that we're about to be running on here is probably the most difficult and technical here at Mac, as far as trying to do trails here. Lots of ups and downs and technical rocky sections to navigate through. But it's also one of my favorite sections to do here. Man, this front fork Recon ain't feeling too bad today. It's the only fork that I had to run 29-inch tires, so that's what we got. Usually when I run my 27 5 plus, I have a Fox 36 that I love riding with this thing, and it's a blast. with that fork. 2.6, 2.7s. Ooh, that's a blast to ride. This is a lot of fun too so far though. A lot of fun. Ooh, off camber downhill section there. Trying to ride nice. This section's probably better if I would have just stood up and pedaled through the whole thing. Probably could have did it a lot faster. Now we're on to the flat, flowy single track. There's not much, not many rough, patchy sections for quite a while here. This is where this bike should really come alive. Oh yeah. Mash the pedals a little bit. Oh yeah. Get that speed. Yes sir. Oh, a little loose there. Had to hit the brakes. Here we go though. Yeah boy. Flat turns. Yes, give me some more. Try to carry more speed. There we go. Yeah. This thing doesn't feel any less snappy than my 2.6 setup or 27.5 plus setup. Like I said, it feels like it holds that speed and gets speed better. Yeah boy. A little rough for the 130 recon, but obviously doable. Yeah, I think these handlebars have too much back sweep. They're not really that comfortable. Maybe I try to roll them forward, see if that helps the back sweep a little bit. This thing just climbs so well in those rough sections. I love it. I'm really loving it so far. Can't wait to get a decent fork, better fork. I think this is decent. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Tell you one thing else that I like, that I've noticed, is not that I had a problem with it on my 27.5 bike, our setup, but I mean, the bottom bracket is obviously higher, and just have a lot more confidence when it comes to like pedaling around corners and into berms, that you're not going to pedal strike on something. I dig that. It is still snappy in the turns. I'm glad I didn't lose that. Hurry, you don't lose that. Oh, that was silly. Hit the brake in that corner and had to climb that hill instead of climbing. Carrying speed through. That's right. What do you got? I think this this bike with a 32 tooth chainring would be pretty good, but honestly I think 34 is going to be where it's at. The 30 oval is great, but I think I've already been in top gear twice and not spun out, just made it to it. Be a lot of flat turns in here. Starting to get dark, so I don't know how good the video is gonna be much longer. This next section's not going to be much fun. It's pretty chunky. Not a lot of flow going this way, so just try to pick a nice line, keep the cadence going. Oh. Oh, there we go. There's no real good path through these sections. I think they call this section Rocky Raccoon. Shoot, that's tough on a hardtail. You get cush core in the rear, let that tire pressure down. Not out of the woods with the rock yet. Nice flowy single track and a more Rocky Raccoon. Oh, I had to get some clips. When it's real chattery like that, it's just bouncing all over the place in the rear. I mean, I could let out a little bit more tire pressure, but I wouldn't want to let out much more. It's getting pretty dark out, as you guys can see. Had to put, I was smart enough before I left to bring out the lights. So we're gonna finish this ride out here. Let's get this top, yeah. Finish out this ride. It's been great. I tell you what, guys, 29ers on this bike has changed it in a good way. I mean, not that it was bad before, but I really like it. I think this is here to stay, man. The 27.5 plus with 2.6, good. 2.6. I would even go 2.5 on these, on this bike. If I ever get another set of tires for this thing, I think I will. I think I'd go 2.5. Just save a little bit of weight. 2.6s are great though. They've been great. But that's just it. The more cushion you have, you know, whenever you're riding a hardtail, the bigger tire you have, the more cushion you're gonna have. All right, let's finish this out. Point this out a little bit ahead. There we go. Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite trails. This is called Dances with Trees. It's got a lot of quick turns and pretty flowy stuff. Might be a little sketch here at dusk, but I like it. Whoa, didn't look far enough ahead, didn't see that one come. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah.